Hello everyone, this is Rashmi and you're watching Maitreyi English. In this video, you are going to meet Englishyaari tutor Jennifer. She is really an amazing tutor. We talked about so many things. Here we talked about why a teacher's job is so much important. And I shared my experience, and Jennifer also shared her experience and her story, as well as she has given me a feedback in the last. This session is last session for my Englishyaari, and after getting that feedback from her, it's really worthy for me to join this platform. So this was the video, and watch it till the end. Like and share with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Let's dive in.
Good morning. Rashmi, just give me a minute, please. What we do is when a learner doesn't join within 2 minutes, we like to inform the team that that's happened. So
Okay.
I just sent a message saying that you haven't and
Okay.
you just have. So I'm just going to let them know that you joined. Okay.
Sure.
So just give me a minute. Yeah, that is sorted. So just let them know. Since we are meeting for the first time, Rashmi, why don't we begin with introductions?
Yeah, sure. So
Okay,
I am
you go
Rashmi
first.
Singh. Yeah, I'm Rashmi, and I hail from UP. And I am a teacher by profession, and I teach biology. I have been in the teaching profession for past 10 years almost, and my hobbies are like listening music, reading books, as well as very recently I have started a YouTube channel where I have to post videos related to English content. So that's
Hmm.
about me.
Okay. So, Rashmi, you've been a teacher for a decade, like 10 years is a long time. So, you are part of the brave tribe. That's what I always say, that teachers belong to the brave tribe. So, because I've been a teacher myself, so I know how brave you have to be to show up every day,
Yeah, sure,
irrespective of what you're feeling inside or what the weather is like outside. So,
sure,
come
sure.
hail, rain, storm, you're there. Okay. So, a little bit about me, Rashmi. I'm someone who loves to read. I'm a bookworm, literal bookworm. I also love traveling, and I'm someone who loves a coffee. So, small things about me. My This is my poison. Okay.
Love
Yeah.
to
So
hear
you
about
say,
you.
okay, Rashmi. So let's pick on what you said that you're a bio teacher. You teach biology.
Yes.
So, did you always think? Did you always think that you would be a teacher, and that you would be teaching bio? Was that your favorite topic in or subject in school?
During my school days, it was not in my mind. I have to be a teacher. But
Hmm,
somewhere in like after high school, I just decided to be a doctor. And
hmm,
then I prepared for medical exams, but I couldn't crack that exam. With few marks I just failed in medical entrance, so I
hmm,
decided to go for pursue for higher education, and then I completed my BSc, MSc and PhD.
hmm,
And after that I just wanted to be a teacher after when I just left preparing for NEET exams or medical
hmm.
entrance exams. So I'm very happy because this is something which is very close to my heart, and each and every day I just learn so many things, and I really love to teach.
Okay, yeah, I think teachers are, like I said, they belong to a different breed altogether. And if you are someone who has that mindset of that growth mindset, you are in the right profession.
Yes, I'm very
Okay.
sure I'm in the right profession actually.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So take me back to your teaching, when you just started teaching. For some new teachers, that experience can be completely harrowing. Imagine a class of 40, 50, maybe 60, and you're teaching them. So this 10 years of teaching. Take me through your journey from the beginning to now.
So yes, definitely. I started teaching from very young age actually,
Hmm,
as I took tuitions of my sister and brother, like my siblings, as well
hmm,
as after in during my MSc, there are a few students of mine who used to study maths with me.
hmm,
So it was not that kind of fear, but yes, of course, when you
go for a class like 50 to 60 students are there for the graduation class or post graduation class. That was
Hmm.
something challenging for me at one point of time in my life. But yes, the first class was always like trembling or something like that. But when I started, think, and I was really happy. After, I'm very happy, and my students' feedback and reaction was so overwhelming for me. It only
Hmm.
motivated me to go ahead. After that, I just got interested in like genetics,
Hmm.
cytogenetics, molecular biology, and I explored so many new things about the teaching style. And I inculcated few of the techniques in my teaching method. So
Hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
nowadays I'm enjoying it more because it's all come after experience, I think.
Absolutely. And I think finally you did manage to add a DR in front of your name.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah, so that is truly inspiring. It's like I'm not giving up. I'm
yes.
getting my doctor one way or the other. Yeah. Okay. And the fact you just mentioned that the feedback from your students actually keeps you going. And I think that's what being a teacher is like. We thrive on appreciation from our students.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to pick on something else now. The next topic, you said you like to listen to music. So, Rashmi, what kind of music do you generally gravitate towards?
So for me, I'm a very old soul actually. So I like most of the 90s or 70s, 80s songs like Mohammad Rafi, Lata Mangeshkar.
Hmm,
These
hmm,
this genre I like. But I would
hmm.
say yes, I am really music lover. So any kind of song, actually, music lover. So any kind of song,
Okay,
but
true.
mostly old songs. Yes.
Yeah. So I get you when you say you're an old soul and you'd rather listen to Mohammad Rafi songs and the Tamangeshkar songs, the 70s and 80s, rather than today's. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of a word. I don't want to call
Yeah.
it music. I
Yes.
just
Yes.
want to call it cacophony. It's more
Yes.
noise than songs. Okay.
Right. Right.
So yeah. So let's delve more into the song part. So you listen to 70s and 80s. What has changed? I mean, why are you not listening to contemporary songs?
Yeah, I am listening to contemporary songs like Arijit Singh or sometimes Shreya Ghosal. Few of the songs are really beautiful, and they
Hmm.
are sung in a very good manner, very pretty well actually. But for the old songs, I would say they just put all their heart, all their love in those songs, and somewhere the
Hmm.
music is also very soothing. I think old songs have very soothing and calm music. It's not like very noisy, and
Hmm.
today's songs are like very noisy, I think, and sometimes you just miss the words, and the music is so much so heavy
So
there,
loud.
love so
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe. And Muhammad Rafi is all time favorite of mine actually. Kishore Kumar, Mukesh Da. So
Hmm.
somewhere, because I think I was very close to my father, and he used to listen to these kind of songs. So somewhere I also
Absolutely.
get connected with
Yeah.
these type of songs, and I really find a
Hmm.
joy in these songs. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Today's songs are more noise, no more music
Mm.
than the
That
words.
words.
And I think today's songs are pleasing to the ear. It's nice, but
Mm.
old songs they actually touch your heart. I think that's the
Yes.
biggest difference that I find between these two. Okay, so from a teacher to a YouTuber, and you're posting English content, but not biology. How did that shift happen?
Yeah, this is quite amazing for me, and it's actually a good question you asked me. So I am a teacher in UP, and for
Hmm,
past 5 years. So I used to be a teacher here in University of Delhi. For 7 years, I
hmm,
taught here. So
hmm,
I didn't have a kind of experience. Science students have much problem with English. But when I joined the college in UP, I found it like they just treated English as a foreign language, or they just didn't want to learn. They were not motivated enough to learn this language.
hmm.
So, as a teacher, we all know how important this language is. If you have to crack an
Exactly.
interview, if you have to write
Hmm.
research papers, you have to understand the world, then English is very important. It's a
Hmm.
global
Hmm.
language, actually. So, I just motivated my students to learn this
Hmm.
language. And for that, I just started taking 10 or 15 minutes of classes every day of my class or any extra class for my
Hmm.
students so that they can motivate towards learning English, knowing the importance of the English. And in that process, I just found it like, why not to take this initiative? Because they
Hmm.
really started learning, and They just started expressing. Even few of their students just cracked some interviews, and they were so good in at English actually. So
mm,
that thing motivated me. Why not to take this initiative beyond this classroom to the YouTube platform and help more people? Maybe more are like them. Because of that only I started it. And now it's
okay.
somewhere in my mind. I will switch to somehow with the biology topic or science topic, disease topic,
Hmm,
with
hmm.
connecting with English.
Yeah. So actually, you got to the root of the problem, Rashmi. So, like you said, even if you're teaching physics, maths, chemistry, or even history, you are still teaching in English.
Yes,
So, if your students don't understand English, how are
yes,
they going to understand this
yes,
subject? Like a teacher, you went straight to the root, solve the root problem,
yes,
and
yes,
then you
actually.
solve the others. Okay. And it's true. Now, why do you think students, even now in certain places, are resistant to learning English? I've seen
Yes.
that happen. But let me give you a small example. In the sense, I had a student who was learning to speak in English, and she said that she tried to speak to her friends in English, and her friends said, "Chodo, like why are you speaking in English?" And then
Mm,
it will go back to Hindi. So,
yes.
why do you think that's happening? Why are youngsters thinking that let's just
Yeah, actually, English is not our first language for Indians actually, or any
mm,
part of the world. I would say most
mm,
part of the world have their own language. They have our mother tongue like Hindi or any state language, but English is the second language, and it's always a difficulty or a problem to learn a new language. First and foremost thing is this:
right?
everybody is just want to be in their comfort zone, don't try in
Mm,
an easy
ah,
zone. Why to
true.
learn, why to do so much effort? And English is only needed if I'm understanding English, then why it is required to speak English actually.
If I can
Exactly.
write English, it's
Enough. Even I
mm,
was
mm.
like that at one point of time in my life. I didn't know
Yeah, your
speaking so much.
dissertation, your thesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing is this, and another thing is like we all are mostly like in UP. I have seen this situation. Like they are from Bundelkhand, so they speak in Bundelkhandi. Even they just treat
Okay.
Hindi as a like it's a very elite language, and talking in
Hmm.
Hindi is very precious thing for them. So why they will
Okay.
switch to English? Sometimes like they just want to be with their friend circle, like in comfort zone.
Hmm.
Maybe these are the things.
Okay. So you're saying even Hindi is alien to them, so English is even
Yes.
further from
For
their
the
mother
yes.
tongue.
Mm.
Yeah,
They
becomes
just
more
want
challenging.
their
Hmm.
sometimes they just want their teachers to speak in Bundelkhandi. So rather than changing myself, I just try to
Change
change
them.
them.
Yeah. Okay. And that must be very fulfilling to see that your students have actually, because of your help and support, they are managing to, kind of give their exams and pass.
Mm,
So
yes.
that itself is inspiring. Yeah. These are the perks of teaching, which have got nothing to do with money.
Yes.
Okay.
This is
And if
something
you
it
can drive,
keep you
hmm,
going actually. Yes. Mm.
very true. Okay. So, talk to me about your YouTube. When you started, how it went. We just spoke about why you chose English and not biology. So, tell me how it got started. What inspired you to start a YouTube?
My one of the students, he said me, ma'am, please start
Wow.
doing this. I was just unaware. It all started out of blue. Actually, he made my
Out of the
channel
blue.
and his. And after that, actually, I didn't have any knowledge how to post videos and what is long video, what is short video. I wasn't aware of anything.
Hmm.
So at
Hmm.
that point of time, and then slowly and gradually, I started posting like anything which I'm sending to my class. I just started posting it
Hmm.
on YouTube as well, like in the short form of the videos. And then
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
started after 4 or 5 months, I started making solo videos like if you have problem with this, you can do that in Hindi and English mixed. And
Hmm.
after that, I started these conversational sessions, like talking to a YouTuber and why you, how you are doing, how you're learning, what are those techniques to improve the English. And then
Hmm.
I started getting more views and more subscribers. Likewise, then I learned how to work on YouTube actually. So now I have 9,200 subscribers. So within like
Congratulations. Yeah.
so I
So,
learned so many things. It is totally a new
hmm.
area for me. I have explored a new world actually. I'm very happy.
Okay. Yeah. And I think with you, if I got you right, if I'm able to read you right, it's not only about the number of subscribers. I think you also looking at I'm helping so many
Yes.
people.
That
So
was the
so
one
many
thing
people
I
are.
started with. Yes. Even if sometimes like 20 views are there, I think
Hmm,
20 people actually see now. Maybe they want such content. They want to learn
hmm.
something. So it's enough. Not like I'm not expecting 2000 only all the time. Okay, 20 people
Yeah,
are actually seeing now. No problem.
exactly. At least 20 people are being helped by the
Helped.
content that I'm posting.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Yeah. So, Rashmi, I'd just like to share a small incident. I used to teach in a school. I do not do the 9 to 5 anymore.
Hmm.
So, after this student who I taught in grade one, she's going to appear for her 12th. So,
Okay.
recently she got in touch with me. So, I told my mom, I was really excited, there's this student who contacted me. And my mom turned around and says, in her own usual way, she said, only one student.
But that is rewarding for us now. We know that
Yeah.
actually.
So I turned around and said, if I can make a difference to even one
Yeah.
student, I'm happy. My work is
Very
done.
happy. Yeah, very
So I get
satisfactory.
what you mean.
I also learned gradually these things actually during this all the teaching journey.
Hmm,
Initially, I was very desperate about I have to teach each and every student, and they all have
hmm,
their feedback should be positive. I was just able to read their faces if they are getting it or not. Sometimes
hmm,
it was so unsatisfactory for me because 100% is not responding as I was expecting. So
hmm,
I used to complain my one of the senior teacher who used to sit with us, sir, what is this? Why you're so angry? Why you're so sad? So I'm like, sir, it's like everybody's not responding, and I am putting so much effort. And
hmm,
he that day he told me, Rashmi, it's not like that. If you
hmm.
changed one life, that is more than enough. That
Exactly.
means you did your job very well. But it depends
Hmm,
upon the students as well. Are they that eligible? Are they are at the
hmm.
receiving part? Are they are
Exactly.
actually, this is the difference between each and every person. So
Hmm,
that day I
hmm.
just got this point. My God, now if 50% is responding, that means I did my job.
Absolutely. Yeah. Not everyone can function at 100% of the time.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. And I think you being that mindset that, I'm going to give my best, if I'm giving my 100%, I want every child,
Shy.
right from one to the 100th child, to be
Yeah.
able to absorb that. But
Yes.
yeah, you're right. Not every student will have that grasping power. Some
Wow.
will learn
Mm.
quickly and some will take up.
Everybody is different actually. Hmm.
Okay. So talk to me about one of your any student you remember who was most difficult, disruptive student in the class, and how I'm sure you have an interesting story to share about that. All teachers do.
Yeah, there are many, but I would like to share one actually. He came for the tuition. He
Hmm.
was like 10 three times failure in mathematics in high school.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
he just
Hmm.
wanted to study maths with me. So I was in MSc at that time, and I used to teach him like, okay, you do this, you do that,
Hmm.
and his response was like, because he was so poor in math, so it took time for me. But during 6 months, he was able to
Hmm.
understand. I started with plus, minus, multiplication,
See,
everything basic,
yeah, the
like because
basics.
gradually I understood his problem. Okay,
Hmm.
these are the basic things which he didn't know. So I started a plus b ka whole square and this and that. Everything I started with that. And you don't believe, he got, because it was of 100 marks, he got 74 out of 100.
That's
Three
actually a
times.
first division.
Yes.
70 and
So
above is first division.
I was so
Wow.
happy he performed so well.
Hmm.
So sometimes
Hmm.
he was actually a bit disturbing for me, and he was so naughty. He disturbed all the students who
Hmm.
were in the class at that time. But
Hmm.
gradually, he just improved a lot, and he became one of the serious student, and he became an engineer. Actually, he qualified IIT.
Imagine that. So, see, this is the power of being a teacher. You're not only, having an impact on a student, his entire life, the life,
Life.
trajectory of his life, you completely. Maybe, yeah.
Hello.
So, Rashmi, that was an illuminating conversation, and it's time
Yeah,
for me
for
to give
me.
you a feedback. So, my feedback for you is I'm going to give you a feedback on fluency and accuracy because your bar is already high. You've set the bar already high because you're fluent and you were able to express yourself in a confident manner. Confidence has to be there. If I'm,
Hello.
yep. Are you able to hear me, Rashmi?
No, no, yeah, now I'm able to hear you, but I didn't get the feedback.
Okay, so as I was saying, you are fluent. Okay, you're fluent and you're able to express yourself. We've spoken about so many different topics today, and you've done, I mean, you've spoken well and told me everything about your experiences. Where accuracy is concerned, I'll just like you to be mindful of the preposition to. It can be very sneaky.
Mm,
So the thing is, we generally say, "I listen music." I've heard this many learners, and many of us say it. Listen music, but listen will always go
to
with a
music.
to. Yeah. So listen to music.
To
Listen to
music.
my student. Listen to anything. My parents or whatever. My friends, whatever. So there, two goes there. Other than that, I feel you're absolutely on track. So, good vocabulary, fluency, very less, other than the two preposition grammatical issue that I noticed, I didn't see any other. So, you were able to express yourself clearly. That is what we want.
Thank you so much. Actually, this is my last session, and today I got
Hmm.
so beautiful comments from you, and so actually wonderful for me. The whole journey was actually overwhelming and exhilarating for me of the English Shari, and today I'm completing my last session. So thank you so much, Jennifer, for being so kind,
Thank
and
you.
you're a good teacher, I would say. And I'm really hoping, I don't know when we can meet next time, but if I will join for next time, I will definitely going to join you.
Okay, Rashmi, keep the learning going.
Yes.
Keep your mindset, don't change ever. Just stay the way you are.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Rashmi, and I'm wishing you all the best
Thank you so
for
much,
your
Jennifer.
career.
Please allow the YouTube approval from your side, because I just want to upload this video on my YouTube. If you have any, don't have any problem.
Rashmi, I'm going to leave that decision to you. Though I'm a very private person, I do not like seeing my face on YouTube. Okay, but if you feel your students are going to learn something from this,
Yes,
feel
definitely they
free
are
to
going to
upload it.
learn. Definitely they are going to learn, because we shared a very beautiful talk today, and yes, the feedback from your side was actually valuable for me. So I just
Okay,
want to upload it.
please go ahead. If it adds value to even a single person's life, we'll go ahead and do it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Thank
okay,
you
Rashmi.
so